Ever notice how some people turn down every invitation, cancel plans at the last minute, and seem genuinely happiest in their own space? While the world calls them antisocial, psychology reveals something completely different. What if staying home isn't about fear, but about freedom? We live in a culture that glorifies being busy, being social, being out there. But some people have discovered something the rest of us are still searching for: contentment in solitude. Science shows us that homebodies aren't broken or lonely. They're operating from a different psychological blueprint entirely. Let's decode what's really happening. Point 1. High internal locus of control. They don't need external stimulation to feel alive. People who love staying home often possess a strong internal locus of control. Their happiness isn't dependent on parties, crowds, or constant activity. It comes from within. Think about your friend who declined another girl's night out. She's not depressed. She's genuinely fulfilled reading a book in her pajamas with tea. While everyone else is chasing dopamine hits at bars, she's already found her peace at home. Point 2. Low susceptibility to FOMO bias. They've escaped the fear trap. Most of us suffer from FOMO, fear of missing out, a cognitive bias that convinces us we need to be everywhere, doing everything. Homebodies? They've transcended this entirely. Your coworker who skips every office happy hour isn't missing out. He's opted out. While you're scrolling Instagram wondering if you should have gone to that party, he's at home completely content, free from the exhausting anxiety of needing to be somewhere else. Point 3. Introvert recharge mechanism. Their energy economy works differently. For many homebodies, solitude isn't avoidance, it's survival. Psychology identifies this as the introvert recharge mechanism. Social interaction drains their battery. Home recharges it. Picture your sister who disappeared after Thanksgiving dinner. She's not being rude, she's recovering. That family gathering cost her energy, and now she needs 3 days alone to rebuild what socializing depleted. It's not personal, it's physiological. Point 4. Strong self-concept clarity. They know exactly who they are. Research shows people comfortable with solitude often have exceptional self-concept clarity. They don't need social validation to confirm their identity or worth. They're solid in who they are, with or without an audience. Think about that neighbor who never attends block parties. He's not lonely, he's secure. He doesn't need the neighborhood's approval or inclusion to feel valuable. His sense of self isn't crowdsourced. He figured out who he is, and he's comfortable with that person. Point 5. Environmental control preference. They've created their perfect ecosystem. Homebodies often have what psychologists call environmental control preference, a deep psychological need to control their surroundings, sensory input, and social exposure. Home isn't a prison, it's their sanctuary. Your cousin who custom-designed every corner of her apartment and rarely leaves? She's not hiding from the world, she's built her ideal world. The lighting, the temperature, the noise level, everything is calibrated to her nervous system. Out there is chaos. Home is peace. Maybe the people who love staying home aren't missing life. They're living it on their own terms. In a world that demands constant performance and presence, choosing your couch over the crowd might be the most radical act of self-awareness. Perhaps true fulfillment doesn't require a crowd. Sometimes it just requires yourself, a safe space, and the courage to say no to everything that doesn't serve your peace. If you enjoy understanding human behavior, subscribe. We don't just scroll through lives, we decode minds.